Rimworld has sound and I have sound. I added a few mods since last time. By a few, I mean Setup Camp, SRTS Expanded, and the SRTS Expanded Retexture. And Altered Carbon Remastered. And then I also unscrewed part of my microphone, because it's, 10 o'clock at night and that's what you do. And I misplaced and dropped the little spring washer part. And I don't know where it went. Should be shiny. And it landed in my lap, and then I went to try to find it and I couldn't find it. So I thought maybe I somehow moved and was sitting on it and I couldn't feel anything. That's a good sign. And yet it's on the ground somewhere, probably. So I had that error before. Because one of these mods is causing an error, and I feel like I made my mic not sensitive. Change the settings. Just change the... Yeah, okay. I just changed the settings back to how they were. So I think it's this one. Could be this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Try moving SRTS up, I guess. See if that works. It's either that or Setup Camp is having a conflict with something and it can't render. It might be because this is the same ID as Setup Camp, maybe, and there's a conflict there, but that shouldn't be a problem if you have two of the same mod loaded, or subscribed. At least before that wasn't a problem. And the stream's bitrate is lower than you expected, because of course it is. Except. Okay, so my mic cancels out the t sound. Okay. So it picks up sound around my microphone, but not directly on it. I'm not sure how that makes sense. Oh, I shouldn't play with microphone settings, but why not? Let's do it. Let's play with the microphone settings. Play with the stream settings too. So yeah, yeah, soon it's I don't know. I don't know how to get OBS to work. Properly. Oh yeah, I was gonna change the streaming to 720 instead of 1920 with 1080 in case my upload speed is 3.5 megabytes or megabits. That's still higher than 4.5. No, it's not. Upload speed being 3.5. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe kilobits. Maybe that's why. That makes sense. might as well go to freaking intermission again. Play music. Pop, 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 pop music. Great. Well, I'll do that in a minute. I was able to load up the save without any mod changes. But I kind of need to add setup camp as a necessary mod almost, because that implies that you can set up camp and harvest things everywhere. And nope. Bomb targeter. Updater, SRTS. Oh, so does SRTS. Okay. I didn't see that when I checked it before because I'm blind apparently. And Rimworld, there's no Rimworld sound because I gotta change the thing again. So what is this? I'm not gonna click that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it is broken. I could have sworn I just checked that. Did I not open up SRTS and look at it? I don't know. I'm streaming for a very strict amount of time because I'm going to gonna set Rimworld to default sound and then set it to game sound so that it is hearable on stream. Although it says that audio bitrate is set to 0, which is lower than recommended. And really, I'm just testing, trying to get experience testing. Is that training? It's not training. I guess it is training. Getting experience to try to talk for at least a solid hour, if not more, without friends. Because normally I think I talk way better with friends and not other people, if that makes sense. Although train of thought in my head is usually like a sentence and it goes back and forth. Like it's a conversation. So I'm trying to think and speak more than I normally do because I don't usually speak at all. And the only problem is that I have to stare at this microphone. So I'm thinking of putting something on top of it so that I can look directly at it. Which is why I was unscrewing some stuff. I was thinking I could flip it around and then move the wire to the other side. Because the wire is pretty stiff. But, yeah, I don't know. And pretty much setting up this whole streaming thing, I bought a $16 stream package for overlays and stuff because I figured that would be useful. Originally I thought it had sounds, but going back and looking at it, it did not have sounds, and I don't know where I got the idea that it had sounds from. And then I got a microphone that I need to work on. Colonist bar draw method, colonist drawer. Okay. Did I just... And Rimworld's not gonna have sound again. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know how music works for looping and stuff. I would think that it needs to just loop constantly, and then I need to lower the volume, which would make sense. That's what some people do. Even if it's just noise in the background, it fills dead air whenever you don't speak. Although a lot of the streamers that or not streamers, a lot of the videos I remember thinking there's just a constant stuff going on, which is not really possible in a stream. Then again, I only recently started watching some streams, like live streams. Stream. It feels like I'm losing words occasionally because I'm listening to myself speak. And sometimes the audio does not sound the same when I say words. Like right there, it sounded like it cut off what I just said. I don't know. I gotta look up a tutorial on how to best use the mic. Because I thought originally you could just speak into it like this, as in the mic is pointing down. And then when I was testing it before, it seemed to have cut off some stuff, like it does. And then when you speak into it, sometimes it sounds like it's not working sometimes. If I speak into it directly, like it's pointing directly at me, which is what most of the people who use this mic use it as, so I probably shouldn't have streamed this. But mainly it's for myself to try to talk constantly. I don't think I have a colonist bar enabled. Quality color, rename colony. Because I knew that character editor supposedly was a problem. Set up camps. Okay. So I'll remove altered carbon. Sure. Colonist bar seems to have been changed, which I can understand if they change the way pawns are rendered and they like cook them. I'm gonna call it cook because I don't know what else to call it. They like cook them so that the pawn has all the layers of outfit and stuff, and then they're layered properly in the somewhere, and then they're cooked into a single item to display. And then whenever you add or move clothing, it changes that cooked item to change the way the pawn looks. That makes sense to me, because then that means that doing anything to display that would change how it gets displayed. You would need to change it to display that single image instead of multiple images overlaid on top of each other, if that's not how it was already. Although I don't know a lot about specifically Rimworld and how it works. I understand some programming stuff, but not a lot. But that would make sense why mods would throw errors, because if you do anything to change the pawn things, like how they're displayed or where they're used, that would break stuff, which is why I'm surprised character editor like worked. I thought it wouldn't, but it did. Unless I misread the update. It said that pawn editor, or character editor specifically, wasn't working, but should be working. So this only has setup camp, right? This should only have setup camp. So maybe it was setup camp's problem, which is possible because setup camp might have done something with the pawn rendering to display them. I don't think it should have, because the idea of setup camp would just mean that you make a mini colony, so it like spawns a miniature version of the map or something like that. Yeah. So it was. Yeah, I also removed Dub's paint shop because I don't know. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have, but finally. And then I can go to settings and I can reset the settings for a Rimworld game. I need to put OBS up, and then OBS shows sound. It doesn't, because there's not a lot of sound in Rimworld. There we go. Max sound almost. Down just a bit. And immediately raided. So yeah, we were battling hypothermia before, and then I remembered that we had a space battle over here. A bunch of people fell from the sky, and I think I want to rename Harvest Festival to something to do with that. I think that's where we light. I don't know. We don't have a leader, we don't have an altar, we don't have a lectern, and we don't have pews. And we don't have a lot of participants. So I need to build an altar. Could have sworn the altar was in mist. Oh yeah, but we have this nice search feature. We don't have an altar. Great, okay. Well, that's fine. Either way, the event incident we had where people fell from the sky. People fell from the sky makes sense in my opinion. That we would have a bunch of lanterns to send them back up. We could say that it's their souls returning up, but because we are archaeotech and we believe in a machine consciousness, we're sending their souls to be uploaded to the cloud, because that sounds memey. Well, as much as I'd like to try to recruit you, we kind of got someone already. And I know we have a ton of food though, but I don't know how well that would work out. Putting him in here. I mean, we're not gonna try to kill them though. At least not. Yeah, we're not gonna try to kill them. We're gonna try to release them. Space of Justice. Yeah, and I realized after I stopped playing, I could probably stop streaming yesterday. I probably could do a lot better here. I could probably actually build like a connection between these for now. Just build something there and then close it all off so it's all one thing. Build a campfire in the middle. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna do the most easiest options possible. At least not right away. The Eagle Clan is visiting us with a bulk goods trader, which hopefully will bring some good stuff. And our prisoner has gotten sick. Try converting him at least, and we can make him leave, I guess. It would be nice to have sheep, although we don't have a lot of supplies for it. Kinda need the parka. Useful. Just realized I had dev mode still on. Don't need it on. Cicada can there, although we should refuel that. Oh, they're fine. It's very luxuriantly comfortable. Nice. Okay. Yeah, they got a tunic, which is warm. I'm gonna guess the stuttering is FPS or TPS stuttering, although it seems like it's mostly fine. Maybe it's just that when it dips below 60 or something. I don't know. Probably could reorder the mods to make it run smoother as well, so there's less conflicts. I'm not sure though exactly. Medical emergency. it was kind of stupid to not build worm clothing. Didn't think about it, but we are in Boreal Forest now. I don't know why I didn't. I kind of thought we would be able to use what we have and they'd wear it, but I'm not exactly sure why they're not wearing it. And this is because of the tech thing, I guess. Everyone appreciated, okay. Gain 10 goodwill with Eagle Clan. Ray isn't part of the Eagle Clan, is he? No. Oh, is it because Cicada was here? Cicada is a refugee. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we should have more than enough clothes. Apparently we have a lot of burkas for some reason. Because we killed, I don't know, we killed some people and I don't know, I can't remember if a lot of them had burkas or not. Those aren't warm, are they? And they're, I mean, a little bit. I don't remember if that's an adding thing or not, but I'm really annoyed by that whenever I like stutters. When I was in 1.3, the beta version, it wasn't doing that at all. I'm gonna just assume that's because I didn't have mods at the time, which makes sense. But also, there's probably some, like I said, some game logic that's jumping there. Oh yeah, we have Dub's Performance Analyzer. Watch this tell me something really bad. I know, I don't know what most of this is, but I understand that some of it's like how long a process takes over time. And there's a way to figure out like what's causing ticks somehow. I don't know. I don't actually know why I have it installed either. All right there fixes that maybe. Maybe that'll fix it, hopefully. Roof stutters while panning makes sense. Oh, we fished up something. We fished up chocolate. I mean, I guess that, yeah, I guess that, I don't think you should eat that. Mad llama. Also, I was gonna try Sims, but I wanted to figure out the mic and the background audio and stuff like that. I mean, Sims has a lot of good audio though, so it probably doesn't matter. It's still pan while stuttering, or stutters while panning. I don't know. isn't that going down? I'm tempted to just butcher the ground runners. They'd be useful for digging, but, oh yeah, okay, I know what I'll do. I gotta add simple recycling. I already had simple recycling. Okay, well. Okay, so simple recycling is not in here then. It's actually on the table. Crafting table, potentially. I should connect these up. I mean, I don't really need ground runners. Do I? 19, 18, 7. I mean, we have the smaller ones, so not ideal, but it will give us 80 leather. Which is not enough to make a pelt coat. Excuse me? Oh, it's because we're not good at... I get it. We're not good at making, butchering. That's what we're not good at butchering. That's what I was gonna say. Because that's a maximum yield, not a average yield or whatever maybe. Making pelt coat. There you go. And of course that's gonna take forever because of all the frostbite. Not ideal. I mean, we could butcher all the human likes and then have a lot of human leather to make stuff, but I just need to figure out how to recycle stuff, and then we have a decent lot too. Nope, not even gonna think about it. It would make sense to... butcher human likes in this situation where, you know, we're pretty much dying to hypothermia. I feel like that said 2 days, and it wasn't 2 days since we refueled it, but I don't know. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. But I am only going to be streaming for 20 more minutes, so. And then I'm going to probably try to find some music and add the music to the thing since it is kind of late. I am stupid. By clicking on the thing. Yeah, animal starving's not great, but I can't do anything about it right now, really. I mean, it could, potentially, move them around, but got more important things to do, like surviving. I wonder if ocean counts as a wall, because technically you can't cross deep water. I don't have that mod, so technically you should be able to seal that off, but... we can always fix it later. At this point. And you got a pelt coat. I only took ground runners. And yep, Turkey 2 died. I think I also need the mod that I was grazing under grass, under snow, I mean. I don't think anything grows in the winter, so even if there is grass in here, it's not gonna grow, so. We are kind of in a cold, not temperate environment. That does make sense more. No. Nope. Nope. Winter only lasts until April, May. Ten more days. 10 more days of ice cold. And ideally we get some research out of people. Oh, you're getting some frostbite. That's not ideal. But the quest only needs us to hold him. It doesn't say he needs to stay alive, and we have 15 more days to go, so after it becomes warm. This one I think is just broken. Yeah, Maverick's not here, so this is just broken. So maybe we get this, maybe we don't, because we won't be able to leave if he never got here to begin with. Okay, I mean, didn't intentionally do that, but Stone cutting will allow us to stone cut, which is slightly useful. Means we can make stone brick and quarry resources out here, which I think just means we can switch to quarrying granite blocks instead of making granite blocks. What did that say? Disease? Okay. The flu's not too bad, I guess. Oh yeah, I could probably turn off the dev mode speed thing, because I don't think I'm gonna want to sit on 4 if it's already stuttering occasionally, which I need to figure out some errors with, which I'm gonna do after this. Actually, I'll do that first, because then I don't have to close the game. Just gonna look at the red errors when I start Rimworld. See if I can move some mods around to fix it. One of the updates, I think, needs to add the seasonal variation to the world map, although I don't know how well that would be working. It would be nice to see the seasons go around the planet. Although, considering I don't think any of the DLC has anything to do off-planet, it's only on-planet stuff that makes... It doesn't make sense exactly. Because there's no point. I guess unless you're doing caravan traveling, which vehicles would be better at that point than a visual thing to help you navigate. Or set up camp. And set up camp and vehicles, if they ever become integrated, that would make sense then to have stuff like that. That's not a good idea. Oh yeah, he just opened the door, and now he's got a shiv. He's gonna do runaway. Surprise. Oh, come on. Had to kill Radru. A refugee that turned into a mega spider from eating royal jelly. Well, that's the story of Radru. Radru shows up to the vault. Okay, well, you're still doing it. Excuse me? Alright. is not ideal at all. Starting them with the jumpsuits may have not been the best idea. Oh, we got the masonry up though. We're like, what, 5 points away? 2 points away. We're 2 points away from finishing research. Shuttles arrive to pick up Maverick. Well, I mean, I can't. You're sorry. That's not what I... Okay. I just wanted the ship to leave, but okay, I didn't... yeah, whatever, it'll leave, right? Maybe I shouldn't have done anything. Just gonna reload that and not mess with it, since I don't know what I'm doing. Or did it autosave after I messed with it? No, it didn't. I could actually just do this. Oh, okay. As in, clean up my pawns. There. Right now, they're cleaned up. Christmas miracle. So, is Maverick even a pawn option? Maverick would be part of the Empire of the Moon. Yeah, of course. Because he didn't spawn, I don't think there's a way to even spawn him in here. Or anything. Because normally you'd have like a jump to shuttle. I don't know. It's fine. I don't need those things. Even though they would have been nice. Nearby settlement La Tuna has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 23 shivs. I mean, that would be useful, but... Stone cutting! But I'm not gonna bother. Give me the granite. Eventually. And we're immediately getting basic prosthetics. Yes. Did I reload to before? We got a pelt code. Yeah, we have a pelt code, so okay, we just have enough for another run now. That's a good way to level up construction, isn't it? Or not. Lucky we don't have any medicine currently. set it on speed 4, which is not what you're supposed to do. Put it on speed. I'll just leave it on 3. But that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna play some more, and then I'm gonna try to manage some mods, and then I'm gonna sit on YouTube, probably listening to music to see what loops best, like the Rimworld music. Like this. Just a nice... Make it a lot quieter though. I just realized it's a little louder than... But that is because the musics aren't necessarily all the same level.